Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling guilty, even though you weren't sure what you did wrong? Or agreed to something you didn't want to do, only to regret it later? Manipulation isn't always obvious. It rarely looks like the dramatic scenes you see in movies. More often, it's subtle, hidden in everyday conversations, relationships, workplaces, and even online. The good news is that once you recognize these patterns, they're much easier to resist. In today's video, we're exploring 8 common manipulation tactics that people may use consciously or unconsciously, and how you can respond without losing your confidence. Let's begin. 1. The guilt trip. Some people try to influence you by making you feel responsible for their emotions. They might say things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "I guess I'll just handle it myself." These statements can make you feel obligated, even when your original decision was reasonable. A healthier approach is to separate genuine empathy from unnecessary guilt. You can care about someone without agreeing to every request. 2. Love bombing. Sometimes manipulation begins with overwhelming attention, constant compliments, expensive gifts, non-stop messages, instant promises about the future. While genuine excitement can happen naturally, unusually intense affection very early in a relationship can sometimes be used to build emotional dependence before trust has had time to develop. Healthy relationships usually grow steadily, allowing both people to get to know each other over time. 3. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation in which someone repeatedly causes you to question your own memory or perception. Examples include, "That never happened," "You're imagining things," "You're too sensitive." Over time, this can make someone doubt their confidence in their own experiences. If you find yourself constantly second-guessing clear events, it can help to keep notes, seek outside perspectives, and trust evidence rather than repeated denial. 4. Playing the victim. Everyone faces difficult situations, but some people consistently avoid responsibility by making themselves the victim in every conflict. Whenever they're confronted, the conversation shifts away from their behavior and toward how unfairly they've been treated. Real accountability means acknowledging mistakes while still recognizing genuine hardships. 5. Creating false urgency. Only today. You have to decide right now. If you don't act immediately, you'll miss your chance. Pressure limits careful thinking. Whether it's a purchase, an investment, or a personal decision, giving yourself time to evaluate important choices often leads to better outcomes. 6. Silent treatment. Sometimes silence isn't about needing space. Instead, it can become a way to punish or pressure someone into giving in. Healthy communication allows room for cooling off, but it also involves returning to the conversation respectfully rather than using silence as a weapon. 7. Excessive flattery. Compliments are wonderful, but if praise appears only when someone wants something from you, it's worth paying attention. Ask yourself, would this person treat me the same way if they weren't asking for a favor? Consistent respect is usually more meaningful than sudden admiration tied to a request. 8. Making you feel responsible for everything. One of the most exhausting forms of manipulation is when someone convinces you that every disagreement is your fault. Healthy relationships involve shared responsibility. No one is perfect, and conflicts usually have multiple contributing factors. Learning to reflect honestly without accepting blame for everything is an important part of maintaining healthy boundaries. Not everyone who uses these behaviors is intentionally manipulative. Sometimes people repeat communication patterns they've learned without realizing the impact. The key isn't to become suspicious of everyone. It's to become more aware. When you recognize unhealthy patterns, you're better equipped to respond calmly, set boundaries, and protect your well-being. Which of these tactics have you noticed in everyday life? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Mind Unlocked for more videos on psychology, human behavior, stoicism, and self-improvement. Until next time, keep learning and keep your mind unlocked.